Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another build stream. I've actually done quite a bit since the last stream. I've done this entire thing. Last time also I've done most of the habitat. I have done sort of a speed build video that I will upload later on. Oh, hold on. Hello guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another build stream. I've actually done quite a bit since the last stream. I've done this entire thing. There we go. I keep on forgetting every time when I stream to put my device's audio off because I read comments on that. So I apologize for that sort of double voice thing if it came through. This is supposed to be. Maybe we should just. There we go. Just to hide all of those nastiness. So I've done a video of this. I will upload it. Sort of in between streams. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet. But yeah, let's quickly have a look at this. This habitat also needs a bit of work. I want to do some lighting, maybe on the side thing here. I want to change this climbing areas and do something more original that would work with the habitat. Yeah. Let's see. We've got the. Can this thing just there we go. So this is where the staff will come in to do their thing. We've got, maybe we should get like height of their heads. That's about fine. So this section is for the Japanese macaque, this habitat. They can move up there and also there, but the staff can't. So that's why I eventually had to do the sort of broken down section, which I'm not very happy with. I need to maybe do something more there just to make it look more realistic, better. But then we've got this section where the staff actually can walk in. I need to sink that in a little bit, just hide it. Then here we have the where they will sleep. Also a guest viewpoint from that angle. And yeah, that is it for in yeah. Outside, this is one of the things that I need to change. I don't know. I'm not happy with that. Then this side we have sort of a guest path where they can walk and view the animals. Also, I wanted to do some sort of rock thing, yeah, just to make it look different. So I'll work on that. Yeah, and that's basically it on the outside. Yeah, that's the outside. We've got the water thing. This, I'm not sure what to do with this. I don't know what plants to put in here. Obviously, this is not working, so I need to do something about that. I need to do some. There's a lot of small things that still need to be done in this habitat, which I'll do over the course of the streams. Yeah. Then we've got our inside section. So this is basically what it would look like. I want to change this entire thing here into sort of an ice palace situation vibe, just to make it look, well, like better, because I don't know if this is really working. So I thought what I'll do is I'll do a still a water fountain thing inside here, but with ice walls and stuff, and take this whole cave vibe out of the way. In here we just have a few decorations as well, which looks fine. Okay, let's go upstairs. So we have that big hall. I'm not sure what I want to do there as well. I thought about maybe doing some sort of dome on top of it, so just to make it look prettier, because my original plan was to put a tree in that would like sort of be tall and up here, but couldn't really find anything, so that would have to work for now. That side we just have the staff path going down. I need to do staff facilities here somewhere. I thought I might do the zoo up until this point and then release it on the Steam Workshop as phase 1, and then I can work on it, carry on and do phase 2. So today, well tonight, I want to do something here. So I thought about this whole, what sort of animals do I want to put in here. So I want to do the monkeys and the cats. if that makes sense. I'm not sure if there's a proper collective word for those, but you get what I'm saying. So I thought maybe do some birds as well and do the Indian peafowl in this section, because it's big enough to put them there and they could have a nice big space to run around in. Yeah, and that side we can maybe do. No, we can't really do anything. I don't know how big it will be. I'll have to check. Maybe ostriches and Indian peafowls. I'll have to see. So there's quite a few things that still needed, like bins all over. Before we get to that, I think I did show this habitat off. I'm not sure, but we will do like a proper show off once everything is done. On this side we just have the capuchin monkey. Is it? We'll just, I think it's a capuchin. I'm not sure. I can't remember where is one. Let's put our light on. There we go. Yeah, close enough. We'll call it a cappuccino monkey. I'm still not sure what to do with this. I need maybe a bit of assistance with this, because I feel like this is not working in this environment. Maybe in a different environment this would have worked, but not in this one. So I need to do something with that. And that is about it for this habitat. There's a few things that needs to be done there still, especially in the inside. The inside is, oh my lord, where are we now? Like, we need to add some bins. I need to do a cover for the education boards. I want to do a small cover maybe for that as well. But here, there's a lot of work here. So all of this still needs to be done. The roofing and stuff. They'll be fine for now. I might put a couple of stuff on the wall. This one is done, so I'm fine with this. Let's go down. If the mouse and keyboard wants to work with me. And then this side. So I need to do the whole entrance to that section, which is going to be hell. So I thought I'm going to keep this entire section sort of a classic themed vibe and see if that works. Hopefully it does, and then we can do sort of icy type of vibe and then tropical. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's see. Now this building, I'm not sure. Like, I didn't use any sort of reference. My whole idea is to sort of go like Greekish, I don't know what it's called, that sort of buildings, Roman type. But I think I should have googled a few buildings before I started. This doesn't really look anything like it, but it's fine. It turned out okay. The stairs, I tried to do something with the stairs. It didn't work out. Yeah, it was just all over the place because this side isn't exactly the same as that side. I know it looks the same, but it isn't. So then the whole thing just was off balance. But yeah, so if the guests want to get to that top section, they will have to enter through here. Which this, wait, we need to look at this in the night time. Okay, let's switch our light off. There we go. So I've made this custom painting thingies, which I think looks pretty awesome. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah, so we have this. This is a very nice section. I think this is one of the best sections so far to me in the zoo. I think this came out pretty well. I just want to do a footing for the light because it doesn't really look, I mean, from here it looks fine, but if you get closer it just looks abnormal. So we've got this section, there's some seating areas. Now the path is technically like there, so in front of the chair. So this is perfect, so guests won't really walk on top of, well, walk through someone else or something. So this side still needs to be done. I haven't done anything this side. This side I've just copied that side. I just need to alter it still. As you can see, just do the altering, put in the benches, and then the side should be fine. So that stuff needs to move this side. Yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, there's going to be a lot of work in this stream. Up here, we need to do all of this, and then this. I'm not sure if I want to do tables and chairs outside here. maybe two, one sort of there, and then they can come down here, and we'll have quite a few different tables and chairs here. And that's just gonna be decoration. So yeah, that is it for now. I need to do the fountain still. I want to do a I don't want to do a fountain in there. I want to do a fountain in there, and I think that's about it. Oh, and obviously the habitat, whatever animal I put in here, will have the same style. So let's get started. I just want to get a bit of daylight in here. Okay. So I think I should start with the outside, because the outside is more important. So let's get that going. I want to do fountains in this section, so I'm not sure if I want to use the hippo or just maybe some balls or stuff just to make it look the same. I'll have to decide. Maybe the hippos can be in the big one. I think maybe I should do it that way. Okay, let's dig a bit. And also I'm not sure how deep I want to go, but luckily we have this sort of thing because of the path, so I know where I can go and where I can't. So maybe, no, let's do that. No. Keep it on 2 and do that. There we go. Now the only problem is that little piece. Because I'll have to work around that. Yeah, that's like a situation there. Let's see what I can do. Seems like oh, this is an Anika is gonna move down as well, so maybe to about there. That seems to be in the middle. I mean, that sort of that's small though. Yeah, I don't think the hippos is gonna work, because that's gonna be a very small fountain. So I might have to remove that, do something else here. What am I looking for? Oh, there we go, classic. So there's a other stone. Wait, let's do first. Let's do this. I'm not looking for that one. There's that other stone stuff that you can use to decorate with. So I just need to find them. So I think maybe take it about that deep. I just need to figure out what am I going to do there. Because I can push it. I didn't know. Which, not that section though. I mean, it wants to, but it... No. Let's try this side. So that side we're gonna have the same problem. I think I might just have to like paint it with the terrain tool, maybe some stone. There we go, that maybe looks better. Oh, and let's see how deep the water can go. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Why can't it be deeper? What's the problem with it being deeper? I'm not sure, but we can't have it any deeper than that. I don't know if I like that though. But let's do this then and move it slightly down. It's not really gonna work. Is that what you... Hello, Cosmina, how are you? Is that what you call it, subterranean? Sub what? That word. Sorry, I'm not really concentrating there. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know the names of the themes and stuff. I am not very clever with that. Maybe do some stone. There's that one sort of stone, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's part of this, if I'm not mistaken. Is this the... No, it's not. The one that can change color, I think. Yep, here we go. So I'll use this as a split. Just change the color as well. Make it more... just so that it almost looks the same. Oh no, that doesn't really. Close enough. No, actually no. I don't know. It's like it's all. Let me just use that. I mean, it's not the end of the world if it's a slightly lighter color. So I think I want to keep that maybe. Wait, let's see first if I move this down, because this also has to go down. I could also do flowers around. Maybe I should do that, do flowers around it. Just to bring in that extra bit of greenery, you know? I think I might actually do that. Okay, but I need to fix this section. I see, okay. Sorry. Now there's a lot of underground stuff going on here. I think my main plan was to do sort of a lot of these sort of things away, like alongside the zoo around here. But after doing, well, these three, I've sort of decided, you know what, this is going to be a pain to do all of them, because to work underneath there is hell. It's honestly, it's like, wow, it's just hell. So the reason why I'm leaving gaps here is to see which one is out of place or out of line, to know which one. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter if I did it, but that way I know that everything would run smooth and have a perfect square. There's still a lot of detail that needs to be added to the zoo. If I think of all the street lights and, well, the path lights and stuff like that, there's a ton. Oh, what is happening here? There's still a ton of work to do. I don't know how many streams this will take. That's why I'm doing sort of speed build thingies in between. I just need to get the courage together to edit it and upload it. I have done one video. I just need to do a voiceover and then upload it. But I'm not very good with voiceovers. For some other reason, I get very nervous. More so with voiceovers than I do with the live streams, which is very weird. I would start like and then yeah, eventually I just give up. If I use some of these just to cover, because the ground here has like obviously that sort of stuff in, so I'm thinking maybe use some of them to cover that. And then we can do plants on top of that. Oh, you know what, I should have made sure that no, it's fine actually. I think it touches everywhere. Just make sure it doesn't stick out any side. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I think that looks pretty okay-ish. I'm not sure what to put inside though, because obviously the fountain thingies are way too big for that small space. Thank you very much, that really means a lot to hear that. I don't know why, it just, I don't know why I get shy when but I will definitely upload it. So I actually want to do something like, oh, you know what, maybe this should go first. But is there something that can go on top of that? Will this clip? No. Okay, so do that, then do that, move that to about, does that seem right? And then move that slightly up, something like that. And now I just need something to go on top of that. That's actually a bit way too big, but nah, not that. I'm pretty sure there's a little thing that I saw maybe under props. Oh, there we go. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That's just sad. I'm not sure what to put on top now. I mean, it would have been nice if this. Why is this doing? Oh, there we go. If that was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can use. No, it's not really gonna work with a plant in it. Maybe a little, no. The elephant would have worked if it wasn't. Is there something I can put on top? Maybe take away stone. Let's see what options we've got. I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe a pot plant or something, because there's nothing smaller than that to go on top of that. Or maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I could do that. That just looks odd. Okay, so there's that. Then there's that. And all of them are... Oh lord, that's massive. We've got that in now. And then we have those two. Maybe I should do a plant, I don't know. I think a statue would be the best option. Let's see what options we've got. We have elephants, that is way too big. Giraffe. Although the giraffe won't work in the... No, let's not do that. Oh, you know what? We've got balls. We've got... I forgot about these. Although I don't think it's really gonna work, but... Maybe if I move it slightly down. Let's see if we do... something like that, maybe we can move it up to that point. I mean, then it sort of looks like it could work. And then we just change the color to a gray sort of. Let's see, there we go. That looks much better. And then we can just do the water stuff later on. So I want to do this, take all of this away. Before I copy and paste this, I first want to put in some plants, because it doesn't help that I have to do all the plants individually. My biggest problem with this whole thing is there's no color. I'm not sure where to put in color, because none of these objects, I think, can change nothing. Oh well, I suppose that's why there's no color, because there's no option for it. What lights do I want to put in here? I've used some of these sort of bulb thingies, so maybe I should use them. Or maybe on the corner of each, I don't know, it's not too big to put in, but let's do that as well. Come on, there we go. Let's see. I'll just put something in between the plants, maybe. Let's go to the plant section, because I'm not sure this big bulky light will work inside of there. So for the plants, I'm gonna use maybe some of these. And where is those other thingies? I'm not sure what they're called. Almost like that, but there's like a whole set of them. Oh, here we go. What are they? Cypress? Is that how you pronounce it? Do something like that. And then just move all of them inwards. To about there. Now the only problem that I might have is that these will be too close to each other. Actually, not too bad. No, that's not too bad. I can do like small little flowers or something in between. Sorry for that. The dog's are active again. I'll definitely put more that, like some of the edges here. My thought is also was to do a sort of pot plant in between this where the guest can't walk, and then do some color in there, and the same with that to different. I wanted to do the stag statues there. So I don't know, maybe what do you think if I do this the stags, like one looking that way, one looking that way, something with greenery and stuff in there, and the same with there. Yeah, these purple plants, they're not very helpful, are they? I'm kind of liking it. There's just obviously this openness. I'm not sure what I, because this is the smallest. Oh, you know what? There is this shapy ones, the classic ones. There we go. Maybe we can do a no. That's massive. Wow. Okay. Maybe not. I didn't think it would have been that big though. Maybe if I do this and move it all the way down, I could try that. Let's try that. I wanna get, there we go. That seems like the center, and maybe do it, even then it's gonna be big, you won't really see the fountain, so I think I might just do some smaller plants. There is the animals that can be worked in here somewhere. We've got that's a bit big. Okay. I guess I'll do that then after the fountains, then we can work on this spot. I think also once the tables and chairs are in, because I don't think the classic has stone tables and chairs. I think the classic tables and chairs are all like these. Oh my lord, where am I now? All of these sort of things. So that should also add a bit of color into this whole thing. I don't want to go too bright, but just that, you know, just that touch that makes it look better. I'm not sure what. Oh, wait, there's. No. That's a little bit too bushy. Oh no, there's actually this pot stuff that could work in here. So do that. My computer is super busy tonight. The fans are making a massive amount of noise. Luckily we have some plants that can be changed, like the color can be changed now, so that's one good thing. Because I think all of the rest couldn't change colors. Let's see. We've got these. Maybe we can do a touch of red. Or white could also actually. No, we've got a lot of white. Let's do some red with some dark. No, something like that. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Switch all of that off. Make sure it's on the ground. There we go. Bit put some of them in there. And then, oh, we don't have a long one? Thought we might have had maybe a longer one. But it's fine, we can do the same with this. Why doesn't it keep the color there? Okay, we'll just redo it. It was that and that. I think with the greenery it actually looks better than with just plain concrete. That just gives it like that bit of gardeny feel to it. Because this is where this idea came from, was the garden zoo that I'm busy with. I've released the entrance of that zoo already. I still need to do the habitats that I'm finished with and the star facility. I need to release all of those. I think that looks cool. I don't know, it feels still empty. Maybe I should move these rather to the corner and keep all of the rest empty. But let's see. But then the red plant is, we can move that as well. That's fine. I think that looks way better. Definitely. So we have another plant somewhere here that has the ability to change color. Oh, we can maybe add a couple of these as well. I actually enjoy it. I like these. The monkey face. I know it's like a lot of greenery. See, some of the stuff is just too big, so it destroys all of the stuff, and even if you... maybe... we'll consider that one. There's another one, I'm sure of it. Oh, there we go. This is also has the ability to change color, so this one I'm thinking maybe do a sort of darker purple. Oh my lord, that's just beautiful. Yep, that's beautiful. Is this the smallest one? Yeah. So maybe do this one there and there. Usually I don't do the plants freehand. I like put a lot of walls all over the place and put it on the walls and then just move it down, because I have a thing with stuff that's not like in line, you know. But this I'm happy with. I'm actually pleased with this section. I'm happy with that. Hello Rex, how are you? Oh, you know what, there's also the fountain thing. Water features. Splash more. This is the splash, right? I don't know if I need to put this in here, because technically the water's not gonna fall there. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I can get it into the middle. Can't tell if it's in the middle though. So maybe if I put it sort of in there. Okay. Now I just need the splashy thing. There we go. Oh my lord, that's busy. Oh wow, that's the small one? Maybe I should take it down a bit. No, I can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm pleased with that. Oh, look at the savages. What are they eating? That's just mean. I wish you could like when you see a guest like doing that, you can throw them out of the zoo. I know I might have to do this first and enter it, then we copy it. There we go. Just want to make sure everything stays the same height. Yeah. I can maybe change something like maybe the fountain section, but I'm actually a fan of that. Maybe I should do a couple of these green stuff in here as well. The tree stuff. Maybe here as well. Definitely. Okay, so far with that sort of extra bit, that actually looks nice. I need to do this as well. Though I actually want to start with the top section. So this section I'm not gonna do part of a habitat or anything. I just thought I'll do some scenery in here. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to do a habitat here, because I don't know how big this will be. This, when I did it in here, this was 180 something. So if you look at the size of that and you look at that, this is way bigger. So maybe we'll have a 200 and something, big enough for Indian peafowl. Green stuff. Green stuff. It just makes everything look better. And that little touch of redness also just, I don't know, brings it alive, I suppose. So I'm gonna copy that, maybe do small ones at the side. You know what, there's actually different sizes. Let's go and get them. Do that, and then, oh no, I mean that's that's massive. That's a big one. Do we have an opening? Oh, we do. Would you look at that? So I can copy this as well and just put it that side, because that's what lazy people do. I just also need to do something at the bottom, make it look fuller. That's about right. Yeah. Maybe I should do a couple of stones also in here. Let's see, what sort of small stones do we have? I think the small ones are these. No, I know there is some tiny not that one. Tinier stones. I'm not sure which. I think it's from this one maybe. Oh, there we go. We've got these ones, those ones, and I think those ones. Okay, so if we sync them in, maybe use this instead. Maybe sync them in slightly, like that. I actually don't know where I want to put them. Maybe just around here. And then we move that one also to here. And then this side. Just to, I don't know, just to give it some sort of character. I'm just thinking, I want to do like some bushy stuff like this, but not too much of it. Just there is that other sort of floor. Is this? I don't know if it's, no. This is not for the floor. This is for walls. There's something similar to that. That's for floors. Not definitely not that. I think it's this. But this is too big. We have smaller. There we go. So if I do no. I see, now that's gonna be the issue. Isn't there something maybe more flatter? Because this is quite bushy. Let's see, maybe there's something. We've got that. Maybe I can put in a couple of these big ones. Because we have them in there, so why not just put them... okay, we'll do that just now. I think the main concern is something for the floor. A sort of cover. I know there is something, I think it has sort of red berries in or something. But my luck, I can't find the stuff that I want when I want it. What's this? Is this it? Didn't I use this just now? I think so. No, this looks flatter. I mean, it looks the same, but it looks smaller, so maybe it is this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of these. And then what I'll do is I will copy them just to fill in the gaps. Now my biggest concern is anything, yep, we're gonna have some greenery sticking out. Not really anything too visible on that side. On that side we have, so some rotations might have to happen. Let's see, if we rotate this, which way would be the best option? So there we have a leaf, there we have nothing, there we have a few things, and there we have... Maybe I should go for the smaller option then. Which one did I use just now? This one? No, didn't use this one. I think this should be better. I'm not sure what this is. Is this like leaves that's just in a pile, or is this an actual plant? Very difficult to say. I think that's fine. Okay, I think with a couple of greenery in between. Oh, would you look at this? We've got this as well, but I don't think this is gonna... Well, I don't know, I mean, it might. We'll keep that also just for now. I'm still trying to find those bush plants that has the sort of... Oh, there we go. Because this is pretty flat. This is what I was looking for. Is that a berry or is it a flower? Or is it... No, it's part of the leaf. But it looks a bit... just bad texture. That's what's happening there. Okay, I think I'm gonna... use a few of these. This should hopefully fill it up and not stick out on the sides, because that's the worst when the plants are sticking out. Maybe a little more, I don't know, something like that, and then maybe lift it up slightly. Yeah, I think we got it now. And then do those two. No. Why can't I select that one? There we go. And this one. And copy that. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it could work, but also not, because it sort of does that. Maybe I should remove that. There we go. No, not that one. I'll remove those, and then it sort of looks better. There we go. I also want to do of those bigger, there's like this big, almost pinkish type of flower. Oh, there's another bush thing. Would you look at that? So that one is, it's a different flower. Never mind. Maybe I should add a couple of these in. Do it in the middle, where all the openings are. Something like that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. Now we can just do the small little colorful plants. I'm not gonna do purple because I'm pretty confident the purple, it's a different flower as well. I can never mind. There's actually a lot of flowers now that I'm actually concentrating on the flowers. Let's do this again. Make sure we've got it the right angle and just bring it in slightly. I think we can do some, I don't know if I want to do it randomly. No, let's not do it randomly. Because usually like this whole random thing would work at some spots, and then like something like this, because everything is so equalized, there's a word also for that, and I'm terrible with the words tonight, but that is not gonna work then. And then where is that other? Oh, we have this as well. I don't know if this is gonna work there. Maybe. Let's add one sort of there. No. Do one there and there. There we go. I think, yeah, it just needs that little bit of stuff in the front, and then because I don't want to over decorate it. I'm looking for, oh, this one. We'll definitely be using this red again, just so that it works with the rest. And do that sort of there. It's not really 100% center, but it's there. And then a couple of those purple ones. I think that was what was those ones? Let me just, you know what? Let me copy them. No, there we go. Let me just. Oh, we've got them already in the pink. Okay, what I'll do is I'll put it on this section. I know it's sort of hidden, but something like that. There we go. And this is the ones that are, no, it's not them. I just saw something tall. It's not those. They have like a little white or pinkish flower. I'm sure I've used them a lot, but now I can't find them. I should most probably add a few of these as well. But I'm not sure. Maybe underneath all of these. I'll find them just now. I know they are here somewhere. It's almost like this, but it's not like this. What's that? No, it's not that. No? What's this? The same. There we go. I found it. So I want to do that as well in between those sections. I found him. I think that looks pretty decent. Okay, I'm happy with it. Let's copy everything and then put it on the other side. Just make sure that it is the same height. Although, wait, what? No, it's not. There we go. So now we have that. I also need to do the water section for these ones, because I haven't done that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty okay. Now to do this section. This is sort of a nightmare. I might have to change this section then. Change this up to a wall. The same with that. Let's see if it's gonna work. Why don't, oh. There we go. And I can maybe do a sort of a bigger sign in the middle there. Or a decoration thing. Because I mean that sort of also gives it more character. I'm just not happy with this section. I need to do something at the bottom here that's gonna cover this. Because that's nasty. Let me drink some water. Okay, 4. Let's start, yeah, maybe I can remove that now, seeing that we're gonna do a different thing here. Let's see what's gonna work. No, that's a bit too small. Oh, there we go, we've got that. Oh, you know what? Just make sure it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine. So we have that. This lion thing. I want to keep the lions there. Maybe I should raise them. I think I might have to raise them if we want to do some plants around it. Because let me just see. Maybe I can leave them as is and then just put soil around. Okay, plants. So we've got two sections here. We can do what? Just want to see what this would look like from the front. I think not. No. Let's use some of these again. It's about the middle. That looks about like it's the middle. If it's not, I can just move it somewhat just now and do that and that. I still want. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the stag. Should I do the grass one or the concrete one? Or there's the sort of metal. You know what? Let's just do that quickly for now. There's this whole metal one as well. Construction. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. So we've got these, which is different sort of directions. Then we've got the snow ones, which is not gonna work, and then we've got these ones. Yeah. So let's see, maybe this, because we have a lot of white and stuff already going on. And if this section is sort of going to be, I think let's forget about those and move these. Okay, let's do that, then I can just advance move it. No. I'm not sure if that is moved the right way now. Let's remove that one. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then we just move this inside. So I might have to move those plants slightly closer to the big one, because I don't want to overcrowd it. Something like that. Now that already... What is this? What is that? Oh, okay. Never mind. That already makes it look so much better. It brings that whole emptiness just alive. The lions, I'm not sure if I'm... Maybe I should change the lions as well. I mean, this isn't the best to use, but it does bring that... Let's just see if that were to be there. No. No, let's keep the lions like that. We can remove that for now. I want to do something different there. Maybe do a... I saw something here earlier. This won't really work with this theme. Oh, we could do the stone one, because it's so much bigger. But it doesn't really fit. It looks like it might fall off. I saw. Oh. Oh, but this is also now the sad part. There's only one of them, so both of them is gonna face the same way. I don't want to do the bear because it's too modern for this. I don't want to do that. The llama, seeing that it's gold. I mean, why not? Why not? Okay, I think that looks better. And then we have the gorilla. I love the gorillas at the top. The gorillas are just like my favorite. So that works. I want to change this to a slightly bigger one. Let's see. There's a, I think it's that one. Oh, let's do theme classic. No, no. Where is it now? It's not that one. There we go. I think I might have to just move it slightly down. Just a teeny. There we go. Now as you go away, the shadows as well. So you have to look at it from about this angle. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't know how I'll be able to do any crazy stuff in here. Oh, but that's already done. It would have been nice if this could have had some color stuff, like maybe if we could have changed, I don't know, something. But it is what it is. Let's see. Up here, tables and chairs. Now this is gonna be where things get very interesting, because I'm not sure what tables and chairs would be available in the classic style. If nothing is available in the classic style, then I might have to look for an alternative. Something like, no, I mean, something like this could work. Can this change color? Yes, it can. So if we change the color, I mean, it does look sort of stony, doesn't it? I mean, it also looks plasticky. It looks very plasticky, actually. We've got those, which is okay. Let's see, classic. This is perfect. I like that, and we have that as well, which is not actually very convincing, but it's there. Maybe I can do sort of this, yeah. But you know what? I want to use this one because it's much bigger. I think I'm gonna go with this, although this is better, and we have the umbrellas and stuff that would work with it. It's gonna be very difficult to get this sort of level and straight with one another. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to align, and then I don't want one there, so we can have, no, we won't be able to put one there. So let's actually, and now what, this is going to destroy that. I wish there was a clipping option for them. Okay, let's do my old trick. This is usually what I do when I want to do tables and chairs. I know this takes like forever to do, but it just makes it a lot easier for me to sort of get things central and aligned. So let's say we do one there, and that would be its space. Is it on the outside? No, it's not. That's on the outside. Yeah. And then this side we can do one on the outside, and then in the middle we can do one. So I'll just adjust that one and move it accordingly. And then because this section you can't, no, you don't really want to put something in there. Okay, let's see, what do we have? What can we do? I want to change the color also to a slightly lighter gray. I'm not sure what color this is. Let's copy this quickly. can see what color the metal is. So we'll have that. Oh, I need to move the wall back. So we'll have that there. Although maybe like this would be better, because in that way people can still look over. I think this would be better. Let's look at it from this angle. Well, what is happening? I'm not sure what's oh, there we go. Something was happening there. Okay, so this is what's the metal? I'm not sure. That's I think the metal, the iron. Okay, so that's just, let's just copy that, and then we can do the facility. Those, change that color. There we go. Apply. Not that there's a massive difference. Oh lord, this is a big space, isn't it? Okay. I think what I might have to do is just go by eye. So I'm gonna do one there, one there. I'll like sort of move it properly after the stream or something, just to make sure that it is sort of centered and looks prettier. But I think we might actually be able to put in a lot more than just those. I don't want to do a whole row like that. I actually don't want to do anything in there, just so that it looks like there's enough space for people to walk if they need to walk. And I'm not 100%. You know what? I think because it is this section, we can do actually that. That sort of gives them enough space to walk around there. And the same with this one, do that as well. Now this is the question, do I put in another one, sort of here? I mean, I could do it about there, because there's still enough space to walk. Okay. Okay, let's remove all of this again. I mean, it is very empty there actually. This is the pain part of this building, is that a lot of the times your idea doesn't really work, and then things just doesn't look good enough. Okay, but the umbrellas, we are a bit lucky with, I think, changing color. We can do, oh, this green's horrible. It's horrible. Isn't there, I'm not sure if there is a different sort of thing that would work with this. Let's just see. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know, maybe not. This might work. I mean, it doesn't have to be full on classic. This might actually work. But then let's do the brown. We'll do a sort of grey, but then we bring in our little bit of color in there. Although I think it should be pink. I think it should be pink. So let's do that. Just because we have some pink in there, so maybe do a pink like that. Now I'm pretty sure I might have to add more in here, but for now this is fine. Or maybe just spread this slightly outwards. I think if I spread this, then it might fill those big gaps. I'll definitely have to do that. Other than that, I'm actually pretty happy with it now. Actually, it just looks way better. Okay, so I want to start with the new habitat. Let's see, what first of all, I want to see the size of the habitat. That way I would know what I can do here. So we'll go from... I want to do it from here, but it's going to be a problem, I think, with this building, because I don't know how far this building will come out. So I'm going to do it from this section, just to be safe for now. Let's do that. So I'm not gonna like completely build this habitat, because I think if I do most of the habitats on a speed build, because it takes a lot of time to put in a lot of detail. So I don't know, I'll have to decide on that one. So I think what I can do is also do a section on this side slightly inwards, where we can have an underground sort of tunnel thing for them to hide in, whatever animal we want to put in here. So maybe go like that. I mean, that should be big enough. Oh lord, that's a bit too much. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so obviously when I do the actual barriers, I'll do it like better. I just want to see what the size for this would be. Wow. Wow. That's massive. Wow. I think that sort of caught me off guard, because it is a bit big, but I do want to do a big water feature inside the habitat, so it will definitely reduce that a lot. I was thinking about like doing it sort of here. I think I might just do that. Do a big, massive water feature here as well, and then maybe do a guest view thing where the path can go up. Like, I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do in here, but definitely massive. Okay, so of the birds, which ones would require the most space? I think the common ostrich. What are these? Sorry for that. My earphones plugged out. I don't know why my microphone is doing that. Just hold on. Okay, I think I sorted it out. I don't know. It's flickering red, so I hope there's audio. Well, let's hope it's fixed. In any case, common ostrich, 675, which is a pretty decent size actually. Then we've got the Indian peafowl and the greater flamingo, which should be downwards. Greater flamingo 300, and then the Indian peafowl 312. So I think maybe do, if we're gonna do a massive water section, I can actually do the greater flamingo, now that I think of it, because if there's gonna be a nice big water fountain feature thing, the greater flamingo would be perfect in here. And then maybe on this side or this side we can do the common ostriches. So then the bird sort of would be sorted out. And then that side, the Indian PFAL, I don't know why that path is there. I think I wanted to go up, because before I built this initially I would have done it sort of on the side, but I decided to do it here because it's just guessed now. Okay, I think let's start on, no, I don't know, I'll need to do something in there as well. It's very empty in here. I could do this maybe. Something like that. That sort of makes it feel a little bit better. I want to do a table and chair maybe there as well, but I'm not sure if that's really gonna work. So I have to maybe just test it and see. So if we do something like, I don't know, sort of there and about there. Once again, I will definitely move this on this thing. Yeah, I think it looks better. But like, this is still a problem. I'm still trying to figure out what to do here, because obviously I can't do anything at the bottom now, unless I take this out completely. But I wanted to do some sort of pillar situation away, like all the way around it, just to make it look better, but we'll have to see. Okay, I think I will leave those for there, like there for now. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then just move it like properly later on. For this, I wanna, let's see, line to grid. Why not? What's the problem? Should I maybe switch this off? I'm not sure why we... Oh, we have the barrier. Oopsie. Let's do that. And then remove that. For now. I forgot about the barrier. So we've got this thing there, so if we do that, let's do 2 point, no, let's do 2, use curve slopes, there we go. Oh, you see what it's doing that, which I don't think I want. I don't want that. Let's make it big and see if that would help us. I'm not sure why it does sort of that. But that's not straight, so I might have to still add. There we go. But once again, it doesn't look very pretty. It looks like that. But I can do... No, apparently not. Maybe if I do that. No, let's not do that. I think I'm gonna do sort of a stair thing. Let's see if we do stairs instead. Because this way it would give us a bigger view section. like a taller view section, and we can have the water at the bottom and sort of there. I might just have to take away some of the mountain. There we go. So if we have that viewing platform, I know it looks horrible here. I mean, that does look very steep. I'm actually not sure what to do with this section. Should I do it slightly high, or do I do... You know what? Let's try it lower. Let's see if we take it maybe... You see, but that's a problem. That I don't think it's gonna allow us to go too low. So maybe do that, and then do... Why isn't it... What? Oh, never mind. Let's do that again, and then do that, and do it a 2. Switch that off. Okay, maybe a 1.5, a 1.5, and then the same on this side. There we go. Okay, I think that looks better. I'm happy with that. Now to get actually the whole idea of the waterfall in. So this section I don't want the barrier. So I'm thinking what I can do is when I do the waterfall, maybe I can do this. Let's take the path away for now. And then do... Oh, you know what? I want to keep... Never mind, let's... I can place that again. I just want some sort of guidance. So let's use this. That's about right, isn't it? Well, could be in the inside or outside. There we go. Okay, so if I move this one to about there on the outside and move this one as well about there to the outside. And then that's how big we'll make the fountain. So we'll do some digging here. But I mean that's pretty hard, pretty deep. I don't think the flamingo should be able to get out of that. Because if they do, it's gonna be sad. So do it up to that section. Like that. So I think what I can do here is make the entrance for their hiding through there and then come out here, because we will still have that space for them to walk around with. Maybe do a couple of plants, stuff like that, to make them feel at home. Something like that. Because that is a pretty big water feature. Let's start the construction of this thing. Let's do that. I actually forgot that we could go further, but I don't wanna. I'm gonna stick with the chosen length. I don't know if I want to do the height though, of the Well, the width? No, that's the width. What length? Whatever. I think I might have to increase the size, because it doesn't help if we have that. I've done something there. Where did I mess up? Oh, there. Okay, so let's just do that. There we go. This should actually maybe be moved to the inside. Oh no, it can't. Oh, because I'm doing everything at... Okay, never mind. There we go. The reason why I'm thinking to do it in the inside is then it does that nice curve thing at the end. Not that curve, that sort of join thing. Otherwise you have that little line that looks nasty. So I actually would have liked it if it could have gone further. But it's okay. Oh, you know what? There's another thing that we have to check the water level. Because we had a problem on that side where the water level didn't want to go all the way up. So I think before I get all excited, let's see. I mean, that's okay. I would have liked it to go all the way, but I suppose that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Let's do quickly auto and then remove, just so that we can see what we are doing. So this will be our massive fountain, which is going, like I said, it's going to be a monster. Oh, why did my phone go off? Sorry for that, I'll have to switch devices. My phone's battery died. I'll do that just now. Okay, and I think I can just copy it and put it on top of each other. Maybe remove that for now, because I know now where the path will be. I just don't... what am I doing? I don't know if I'll be able to connect it. Otherwise, what I think I could also do is maybe do the stair thing on this section. I think that might be my best option. Do the stairs here. Okay. I'm just scared. Wait, let me just see. I think it's gonna mess up the terrain. So we're gonna do it there, and then it's gonna do that. So let's not flatten terrain and see if no, it doesn't. When we do that, then it allows us. Cool. And then we can just do a deselect grid. Oh, you see, I should have done that from the word go, but then I don't know. Oh, it does sort of clip. Okay. Okay, so it does sort of clip. Okay. Because I think I have the opening there. Let's just see. No, I have no opening. But it does clip, which is good. Okay. And I can just fix the terrain here again. And see if it works. Hopefully it does. So it does clip there. And let's do it a... what was it? 1.5? I think. and we can take it 1, 2. I'm liking this. Now the only little problem is it's not level. That's a problem. It's not center. Maybe if I do what I did at 2.5 now. What if I do, what is it, 1.5? What if I do another 0.5? Maybe. I mean, it's closer. I think it's there. Okay. So we'll do, what was it then? It should be a 2. A 2. There we go. So we can do the features of the water stuff on this side, and then that side we can just do the flamingo swimming section. Although I don't think that's going to be big enough because they need quite a lot of water. Actually not, 125. So let's just see if I do that. Oh, now it's less. Oh, there we go. If I do that and then the barrier, just connect it for now again, just so that we can see what our sizes are. Oh, water area, nothing. It doesn't pick up the water, which is, I'm not sure why, because we've got water inside. Maybe the animal needs to be inside of there to I don't know, for it to work. So I think what I might have to do is just get a creative flamingo for now, and then we'll box it and keep the game paused until this is gonna be very hard. Let's see, creative flamingo. So let's get a. This is an old, very old male, so maybe we'll get a young female for now. Send to zoo. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the animal will tell us what is needed. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do just that. Get the animal in, see if the water size. Oh lord, look at this. I need to fix that as well. See if the water size is fine, and then call it a stream for the evening. Then I will do another speedball thing. I will finish up the other speed in between things. And also this zoo needs a name. So. Oh, you think so? So I might have to do something with the water, for it to be so steep. Okay, I see. Maybe do like a sort of a concrete slab thing that goes into the water, because animals can walk on it, isn't it? 6 animals died? Why? Oh my lord, why did there's water? Okay. We'll add new animals in the zoo once we're ready. That's just sad. That's very sad. I don't even want to see that. I feel so horrible. I think I might have to add a water station thing in there. We've got water in there. I don't know why they don't drink from it. Okay, let's pause quickly. Habitat, do that, and add this maybe inside their cave. Oh lordy lord. See, this section of the zoo is very difficult to work in. So let's do the water thing. So I didn't want to do this sort of water station because no, that's messing things up. Can we flatten, take that off, take that off as well. It still does it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here. So we'll do one there and another. I mean, there's that big water. There's water in there, right? Yeah. And then maybe one there. No, I like that sort of stuff there, so not a lot of space actually in this habitat, is there? Do that. Now that's also gonna slightly disappear, but it's fine. Okay, let's just do that and check this animal now. I don't think it will count as of yet. Oh, it does. Okay, so the water is fine. I just need to do a slope. I see that the animals aren't drinking from the water sources. That's sad because... But I am in sandbox mode. Maybe I should do some settings to put off, I don't know, animal settings. Let's see. We've got disable animal death, illness. I wanna keep it sort of like real as possible. So I don't know. I'll think of that. But yeah, they need to fix that bug. That's quite sad. So, but what do you think of this habitat so far? Does it work in the zoo, or should I change it slightly? I do want to do this inside section. I want to fix this and do this entire stairway, this sort of frozen thing, and maybe bring down the lights a little bit. But it does look nice at night. I just want to bring in some more blue colors in here. Sort of this sort of blue vibe. Okay, and obviously I need a ton of lights still outside, because this is very well lit. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this. I think this is so far one of my best. Oh, this I won't compliment. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Then I will do a sort of a speed thing in between. I still want to continue with the garden series. There's a few stuff that I need to build. Well, not build, that I need to upload to the gallery and do videos of. So I want to do that as well. The next stream will be on Tuesday. Monday, tomorrow's Monday, then Tuesday. Yeah, next stream will be on Tuesday. Okay, I see. I'll definitely work with that. Okay, yeah, I think that is it. What is this? Oh, balloons. Let's pop it. There we go. So I will leave this entrance thing for the next stream. Do that part next stream. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'll figure out. Also do that also in the next stream. Just do some scenery stuff, because there's not really space to do anything else but scenery. We've got most of the guest facilities in here. We've got a ton of guest facilities in here as well. I'm not. There's still this whole thing that, let's just do it nighttime, because then we have more light. There we go. So we've got a lot of guest facilities in here as well. Now the only thing is this still bothers me. I need to work on that. But we've got a ton of guest facilities, so to put in more guest facilities would sort of be pointless unless I maybe do a staff building into the mountain as well. But we don't really need a staff building there, because we have this big massive section. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to see what I'll have to do. but I want to do a staff section maybe here or there. Yeah, we'll see. But okay, thank you very much for joining. I honestly do appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please do stay safe, look after yourselves, and have a pleasant evening further. Goodbye.